There are people who are living their day-to-day life, simple, maybe a nurse or bus driver. They just go and do their work and come back home. But coming to this event, they share their fears, their anxiety, their fun and their playtime, what they feel around poverty, crime, and especially racism. All these things come out in a way that if you just left them, you will know about them. So for me, it's important we share these stories.
Tony and I have worked together before, and the emphasis has always been on how storytelling can help us find out what we don't know about people. We wanted to bring in Writing Our Legacy, who have got a vast network throughout Sussex, to bring people together in creative workshops to tell and share stories, experiences of navigating life in Sussex.
We have a project called No Place Like Home, which is a project that started with my own research, looking at gentrification and childhood home. I wanted to bring this project to the UK, so I started to do workshops with different diaspora communities.
We've run a series of events at the depot in Lewes, which were identified as a space that might feel inviting and inclusive to students, staff and members of the Diversity Lewes and Writing Our Legacy networks. People shared stories, including poems and prose, about their experiences of being in Sussex and if they felt that they had experienced racism, and also how they felt their culture and identity had been formed whilst they'd been here.
Well, this Writing Your Legacy is specifically geared towards exploring different cultural backgrounds. People who've been displaced or mixed heritage relationship children. It's very therapeutic to talk about one's experiences and the difficulties that one goes through in these circumstances.
We are trying to see how we can interact with communities in the diaspora. We've got so many different angles of the word home. Somewhere where I feel safe. So it can be anywhere in the world. And some people say, no, home is where I was born. When I go back home, that's home.
Writing Our Legacy and Diversity Lewes have got vast expertise in storytelling and also lived experience. So how we can value community partners and find out from their networks and their experience and the research and the opportunities that they've already had, how we can actually learn from that at the University of Brighton and also connect our students with that expertise as well, is really crucial to how we like to teach creative writing here.
Give people a chance to share some of their vulnerabilities and hardships that they've had in making this place or this country their home. It feels like that's the way that we are going to be able to create change.
So people think being a writer, you have to be published and all that, but creative writing is something that everybody does it. It's not something that you have a label on. It's something you do every day. It's like everyday creativity.
It's much more collaborative. It's not just me as an academic getting something out of the community partner, but there's always a mutual benefit, and that's absolutely essential.
It's crazy how good it actually is, how much emotions you let out on your writings. I moved here when I was 9 years old, and now I'm 32, so going through that journey as she was asking the questions, it felt like, I'm getting somewhere in life.